Morning, Anna. You're in the same place you were last night when I went in. Ornadidge. Morning.
10:30 at night, 7:30 in the morning.
There she is. No, not up front. Come here. Anna.
Come around.
They don't like sitting in there backwards, you know. They have an order. Came down to grab the roller tractor and get that back home. And hopefully there's not a blown hose on it like last time I got in to fold it up. Onyx. I'm down in Starbucks grabbing the roller, and we're gonna bring that to the south quarter for you. Sounds like a whole bunch of rain coming on Tuesday, so we're gonna try and get as much done as we can before then. Potentially all of it, depending on how good it goes or not. This side. They're not used to me opening this door. Oh, you got your bunny now. I'm gonna go snag a few rocks before I get the planter moving. The planter is pretty close behind the field cultivator anyway, so Dad's gonna take that out back there and go start get another hour ahead of me anyway. When you get too close behind, it's just like the top of the soil is a little bit sticky, so if it can get a few hours of sunlight and some wind on it, the planter carries a lot nicer.
Sometimes it'll correct itself.
I got some dandelions to spray. Maybe next week. See those ones though? See those ones? They're dying. 5 to 4, we're gonna need a new soil temperature gauge.
Oh shoot, that worked right over it, I'll bet, huh?
I actually ran over it last week. See, because it's altered now.
Well, you know, back in my day, we used to have to pick those rocks. So you millennials are lazy. Oh,
That was my impression of a crotchety old Popeye. Now you guys aren't going to believe this. I know it sounds crazy, but in 3 days there is a 99% chance of rain. We need about 3 days, 3 good days and some luck to finish planting beans. The writers of this show really know how to make things dramatic, don't they? Next field, right at home here. Oh, really? Well, I should be able to have quite a bit of this planted out. I'm unfolding behind the shed now. If I do some end rows here on the church field, I could have quite a bit planted out and I could just pull in and, I suppose, are they bringing the same bean anyway? Is it NK14s? Why don't I, should I take, how many units are they bringing? I had a low downforce alarm on number 11 And I don't know what happened, but I'm thinking it got something up in it. I don't know if it's a rock or a root ball just right or a stick or something, but I've knocked a lot of dirt out there because it was pushing pretty hard. I'm gonna actually just pull the meter apart and pull the belt out and show you guys how easy these come apart. Man, it is crazy windy out here today. So the meter comes off right here. I'm thinking the belt might have pulled a bunch of dirt up just because of how dirty the row unit was. So the belt pops out. Pull the sensor off. There's our brush belt in there. This is what's used for the seed delivery. So to see what's in it here, we can just pop the cover off. Those belts, well, it's got this in it. That's not good. But otherwise, it's got beans in it. That's good. This thing got all wedged up, jammed full of stuff. I didn't find anything specific, so I don't really know what was going on for sure, but honestly, sometimes they just get something in them, and when you clean them out, you don't even know what it was, but they'll work again. See? We're all good again. Everything's green. I'm a heck of a mechanic. Yep. Full of seed. Now I just need diesel. Well, I let that tractor fuel up. I wanted to show you guys what Travis found yesterday with TerraClear. That's the rock picker guy that they come out with the drone, find the rocks, and go out and pick them. He found this old arrowhead in one of our fields. Pretty crazy. It's amazing how they were able to just chip away and whittle that back in the day. All right, full of seed, full of diesel, full of def, full of crap, and I got my lunch. Hammer down, rubber ducky.
With me were remarkably diverse, even by SEAL standards. There was Matthew Gene Axelson, not yet 30.
Just got a fun call from Onyx saying that the whole roller just came disconnected from the tractor and ripped all the hoses out and was 20 feet behind him. He's in the same field. I just finished this field up, so I'll just zip over here and see what we're dealing with. Well, the pin is in. Did you find that pin, or was it still in there?
We haven't touched anything.
Oh boy, then we got a problem. Well, we got problems anyway. You hadn't touched anything? The hitch is not broken. Well,
all I saw was when Axel looked around and I looked around, and all I saw was that one super stretched out.
Yeah,
and then it
hydraulic fluid went everywhere.
I'll look at that. Could we have hit a rock that could have just shifted it right?
So far I'm thinking has to be magic. Well, that came out of the pin, so that was the spacer we had in there. So it's like the pin had to lift up far enough, like the clip on the bottom of the pin came out, and it had to lift up far enough to let the hitch out, and then it fell back in, because the hitch is not broken. But we have hose issues now. Back the tractor up here once. I'm thinking we'll hook the hoses up. We might be able to depending which hose is broke here, we might be able to get the hitch up in the air on its own. If it didn't hurt the remotes on the tractor. Well, at least there's a 200-mile-an-hour wind. Okay, the yellow goes too. Those wings. Look at the tip of it, it's broken.
Oh, Dad.
What?
Are you even gonna want to do it now?
Yeah, because I need to know what's broken and what's not. I was able to get 7 of the hoses of the 8 plugged in, but we also got a couple messed up on the unit itself. So right now I'm gonna kind of push buttons and see if what works with us, what doesn't. Okay, the green one that is messed up is indeed messed up. The blue. Is way messed up, but I might be able to get the machine hooked up using it. So it's broke out of the cylinder. If I back up, can you get that pin in there?
I gotta pull it out.
Yep. No, don't worry about the spacer for now. Here, Onyx, I'll try and get lined up better. So that one works. That one also works. So we definitely need 2 short hoses that are easy to get to and remount a few of them because they pop out of their organizer holder dealio tutors. And the bigger issue is the remote on a tractor. 5 to 4.
Yeah, go ahead.
The roller came unhooked from the tractor, so we got 2 hoses that are messed up that need ends or probably be made. And the bigger issue is one of the remotes on the tractor's messed up because they yanked all the hoses out.
Yeah, boy, we've got trouble with the roller on. Yeah, suppose we get 4 remotes, I suppose we can switch and move it if we have to.
Yeah, I got 3 of them plugged in and they're working fine. But the 4th one, but yeah, we can swap them around. It's still usable for the moment.
Can you run down and get hoses?
Yeah, if we're gonna get it to the next field, we do.
Which one of us do you think should go?
I just finished this field when he called me over to take a look at it. So this field is done. But this is the only thing I've gotten done today. This has been a struggle.
I think wants to take the roller and I should come look at that.
You mean the digger?
Digger?
I think you stepped on me there, but yeah, I can tell. Yeah, let's do that. The only explanation is the pin had to hop out for a second. There's no clip on the bottom of the pin. So the clip must have come off the bottom of the hitch pin. The pin must have lifted up enough to let the roller pop out, and then the roller popped off and the pin fell back in. That's the absolute only explanation to that other than magic.
Really weird, doesn't it?
It's extremely weird, yeah, but at least I can't believe it didn't wreck more stuff. It just broke the one hose on the fitting, so I don't know. Do you want me to take a second to look at it more closely, or just send Onyx and the Ranger and I keep planting?
I think you haven't gotten much done. I think you just keep planting. And Onyx keep the digger going. Now, then we aren't behind anything anyway, so roller will
Onyx,
finally
hang
catch
on.
up.
All right, Onyx, what do you need?
I was gonna say, I don't know what you mean by where, like, you said park it in the yard?
No, I said park it up here, the north end of this shed, right where we are here, where we take everything in and out, where I'm at.
Okay, coming.
Use Grant. Hey, you there?
Yep.
Grant, take